और बात बात में इंसल्ट हो गया, मेरा ये हो गया, मुझे क्या। ओम जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयादितरतः चार्थेष्वभिघ्नस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृदाय आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरया तेजो वारिमृदां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि. We are studying third canto of Srimad Bhagavata Mahapurana, and in the 15th chapter of the third canto, we read up to shloka 36 yesterday. But today I want to have a revision class. Please refer to shloka 19. Please refer to shloka 19. That day there are many names of flowers, and that day I said, you please find out. But afterwards I thought, why should I not find out? And there is a big problem there. Most of the flowers are typically Indian flowers. They do not grow in English-speaking countries. And so they don't have proper English names. But if those who study botany or horticulture through English, they will find they have technical botanical names. So those non-Indians who are interested in their names, or Indians also, and those who want to note down, please note down. Whatever possible names I have found, please note down. Now the first flower mentioned there was Mandara, and English name is Hibiscus rosa. Hibiscus is Java Kusum, but Mandar is called Hibiscus rosa. Write down please, Hibiscus rosa. Second flower is Kunda. Kunda. The English name I found was blunt flower. Blunt flower. Third name is Kurabaka. Kurabaka. Now this is only a technical name. Basileria prionita. Basileria prionita. Basileria prionita. Then there is a name Utpala that we had found that day, night blossoming lotus. Night blossoming lotus. Then Champaka, very common Indian flower. It has an English name, Plumeria. 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 Then Arna. Arna. Arna, English name is Arum lily, and it is written that it has no similarity with lily, but it is called arum lily. Then Punnaga. Punnaga, Indian laurel flower. Indian laurel flower. Punnaga is Indian laurel flower. Then there is Bakula. Bakula, name I found was bullet wood flower. Bullet wood flower. Then Ambuja were found out. Day blooming lotus. Ambuja is day blooming lotus.
Then there is Naga, Punnaga, Naga.
Punnaga.
Punnaga, then again Naga.
Again
Naga. Nagalingam.
I didn't get. Punnaga, Naga.
Is this Naga?
No. Punnaga. Oh. In this book, in Shloka Naga is there, but in further it is dropped. Naga. So I will have to find out freshly. Wait a minute. Naga Pushpa, Naga food. Found in Uttarakhand. Snake flower, Naga Pushpa, snake flower. Snake flower.
Is it something to do with Nagalingam? Nagalingam?
Lingam is different thing. It has no connection with sheep. That lingam is like
no, Nagalingam is there, no? Nagalingam.
That lingam inside, that is like lingam. That is not Naga. Oh. Naga Pushpa is a Naga only. Here only Naga.
Yes.
So Naga Pushpa. Naga Pushpa is given. English name is snake flower. Naga Pushpa, snake flower. Then next is Ambuja. No? After
Ambuja, yes. Naga was Bakul.
Bakul. Oh, Bakul we have dealt with. We have dealt with Bakula after Punnaga, isn't it?
Yes, Naga, Bakula, Ambuja.
And lastly, Parijata. Parijata, night jasmine. It has no common thing with jasmine. But it is called night jasmine. अपने यहाँ तो नाइट जैस्मिन दूसरा एक फ्लावर है.
जैस्मिन तो है. नाइट जस्ट
उसको क्या बोलते हैं, 3 कॉर्नर में है, नाइट क्वीन बोलते हैं शायद. ओके, सो दिस इज श्लोक 19. Now please come to shloka 31. While I was telling, some people have confused who is punished, who is obstructed. So we go back to syntax once more. I read the shloka first. Tabhyam mishatsu animisheshu nishiddhamanam swarhattama ye api hare pratiharapabhyam ऊचु सुरुत्तम दिदृक्षित भंग ईशत कामानुजेन सहसा ते उपप्लुताक्षा. So again syntax, or we can use some other method of finding the original sentence. Original sentence is te uchu. Te uchu is the original sentence. Te uchu. They spoke. Now who are they? Swarhattama is another word in first case prathama. Prathama. So Swarhattama means best among the best, best worshipful, best among the worshipful, Swarhattama. So this refers to those 4 sages, not to the Dwarapalas. Some people have confused them from Dwarapala. So 4 sages. No, in speaking now, I will speak 4 and 2, so confusion will not come. 4 are the sages, 2 are the Dwarapala. So, Swarhattama. Now, another adjective of Swarhattama is, let me read further, Sarvattama hi api Suruttama Didrukshita Bhanga. Sarvattama hi api, though they were the best among the worshippers, yet their friend, their dear friend, their best friend, their close friend, their best friend means Hari. Hari is the best friend of 4 sages. So this also does not refer to the Dwarapalas. 4 best sages, of whom Hari is the closest best friend. And his Didrukshita Bhanga, they were obstructed from his vision. They wanted to see their best friend. For that they had come to Vaikuntha Loka, and they were obstructed from seeing him. Didrukshita Bhanga. Now go back to other things. Tabhyam Hare Pratiharabhyam. Tabhyam is not those people. Tabhyam means Hare Pratiharabhyam. Those doorkeepers of Hari, clearly mentioned, door by, Tritiya Vibhakti. Tritiya Vibhakti, so it means by the doorkeepers of Hari. By the doorkeepers of Hari. What we can connect? By the doorkeepers of Hari, they were obstructed from seeing Hari. Doorkeepers were never obstructed. they can see Hari any time because just they peep in and they will see Hari. They are Dwarapalas. Dwarapalas of the last Dwara. But here, Pratiharabhyam Nishidyamana Prashid Mittabhyam Hare Pratiharabhyam Nishidyamana were obstructed, were told prohibited. Nishidyamana means prohibited. They were prohibited from seeing their best friend by the Dwarapalas of Hari.
Pratiharappa means doorkeeper.
I am telling that now. Pratiharabha means doorkeepers. Pratihara is a common word, means doorkeeper. Now, two words remain. Animisheshu Mishatsu. That is like Saptami condition, conditional Saptami. So, Animisheshu means in God's Mishatsu. Gods are seeing at that time. At that time when gods were still seeing. So gods is a third party here. Gods is a third party. We have four parties here, four. Hari, best friends, four sages are Hari's best friend, Dwarapalas, and other gods. Who are the other gods and where they are looking, we are puzzled. But the word means gods are still looking when in the condition. While gods are still looking, they were prohibited. So it is used as adverb, that condition. While gods were still looking, animisheshu mishatsu tabhyam hare pratiharabhyam nishidyamana. At that time, the doorkeepers of Hari prohibited them. Now I think there will be no confusion. The four sages who have been told they are roaming at will and they have crossed 6 doors, that also we have been told. So this is happening at the 7th door. Previous shloka it was mentioned that they did not ask anybody. They did not feel that they should ask. They roam about in the whole universe unobstructed. So they did not feel they have to ask permission because Hari is their best friend. So that is about what is happening at the 7th gate. I think it is very clear now. While gods were still looking, the Dwarapalas of Hari obstructed these most worshipful sages from, they wanted to see Hari and they were obstructed, they were prohibited from seeing Hari. Oh, some words remain. Ishat Ramanujena Sahasa Upapluta Ksham. Ishad Ramanujena, by slight anger, Sahasa suddenly, by slight anger, suddenly their eyes had become red. By slight anger, their eyes had become suddenly red and they spoke. Te uchu. And they spoke in that condition. So all words have come now? Yes. Now they cursed the Dwarapalas in Shloka 34. There some peculiar thing is there, that is why it has to be cleared again. it is said that they cursed Dwarapalas for blessing them. Tadvama amushya paramasya vikuntha bhartru kartrum prakrushtamya dhimahi mandadibhyam lokanito vrajatamantar bhava drishtya papiya satraya ime ripavo asya yatra. That is said that here it says Amusha of this Paramasya Vikunta Bharto, of the Supreme Lord of the Vaikuntha, Prakrushta Bhartru, no, not Lord, servants, servants of whom Vaikuntha Lord is the Lord. Vikunta Bhartru means servants of Vishnu, who is supreme. Prakrushtam Kartum, to bless you, to do best thing for you, to Mandadevyam, of dull intellect, Dhimahi. We are meditating, we are contemplating, we are thinking how to do best for you. And so, Antarabhava Drishtya ito lokan vrajatam yatra asya ime traya papi yasa ripava. So you go away from this loka to that place where Kama, Krodha, Lobha are the residents. Go away from this loka to that loka where the three enemies live. Now here the question was asked, how this is punishment beneficial? Here the question arises, it is a punishment. But how they say, we are thinking best for you. So that is the problem. Here we have explained that. That is, now think. They are Haris Dwarapalas. That is a vintage position. Any moment they can just peep in and see their Lord. Because they are at the seventh gate. So that is a vintage position. And so from there, they are asked to go away. So that is a punishment. And to those lokas where enemies live. So the question was asked by some listener, could they have not been shown little mercy and allowed to continue there so that they will better in the company of good people? How it is sending to bad people that they will be benefited? That was the question. A genuine doubt that how it is a blessing to live with the bad people. Why not some compassion to be shown on them, something good has to come of them? Why not allow them to live there so that amongst all holy people they will again gain their right intellect? That is the question. Now, first we have to understand that they gladly accepted this punishment and requested one thing, that whatever lower loka we may be thrown, but please grace us little mercy, we should not forget her. Now connect with this. That is now why to understand. So their problem is they never want to forget Hari. So long as there is Dwarpalas, the question of remembering, forgetting does not come. They can look at Hari any time they like. So, sent away. Now, when a person has something, he does not value that thing. When something is taken away from him, he feels the value. This principle, please remember. If somebody is deprived of something which he had, so long as that thing is with him, he does not give enough value to that thing. When it goes away from him, then he feels the value. So that is the state of these two Dwarapalas. He will go away from here. So there will be likelihood of our forgetting him. Please, see that we do not forget him. Now, how it is blessing? I just now I told that when they will not have their company with Hari, this vintage position, then they will feel, oh, we were in such a beautiful place, we lost it due to our own fault. And this feeling will make them constantly remember him. So their only worry is about remembering him. And this very worry will make them remember him every moment. They will always feel, otherwise, what is the thing? They will always feel, oh, we have lost our position. It was such a beautiful position. We could look at our Lord whenever we wanted. Now, we have to remember him, we have to remembering. This worry about remembering will be their friend. This is their benefit now. They did not feel the necessity to remember him. They might not look at him for many years, but they have the feeling we can look at him whenever we want. So they were not giving value to that position. That is actually the thing. That vintage, it is said by four sages that due to great punya, people get the chance to stay here. And because of your behavior, you have spoiled that chance. So the chance was missed. And this feeling will make them remember our vintage position, our nearness to Hari. In this way, they will remember Hari. Another interpretation. The punishment has come immediately, and that is a blessing, because otherwise the punishment comes in next life, future, somewhere. So punishment coming in future, they are saved from that because they get the punishment immediately. This is also doing good to them. So I feel these two reasons why it is said it is good for you. Okay? So these were the 2-3 doubts, so we have tried to clear it. And this meaning I got from 36, where they accept and request that we should not forget him. From this, I understood the meaning of 34. That their worry is about forgetting him. And this worry itself will make them more alert. Continuously, they will have this worry and the value of Hari's company, and so they will remember him always. Okay? Now we proceed. 37. Evam tadaiva Bhagavan Aravindanava Swanam Vivudya Sadatikrama
Arya Vidya. Arya Vidya.
Oh, Sadati Kramam Arya Vidya. Sadati Kramam Arya Ridaya. Oh, Ridya. Ridya is Ridaya. Arya Ridya. Tasmin Yayau Paramahansa Mahamuninam Anveshaniya Charanau Chalayan Shri. Okay. Syntax. Evam Tadaiva Arya Ridaya. Bhagavan Aravinda Nava Swanam Sadati Kramam Vibudya Sa Shri Paramahansa Mahamuninam Anveshaniya Charanau Chalayan Tasmin Yayau. Now Arya Ridaya. Arya means great people, noble people. Arya Ridaya means dear to the great people. That means Bhagavan. So here Bhagavan is called Arya Ridaya. Those, you may say, those who lives in the noble people's heart. He who lives in the noble people's heart, we can do etymology that way. What we call Hridaya, it is sufficient to call Rit. Rit means heart.
Yes, Hrit Kamalo Manche Doli. Hrit Kamalo Manche.
So Rit means heart. Then we make a Samas, Tatpurush. Saptami Tatpurush. Ridi Ayam. Ridi Ayam. And when we do Samas, then we drop that Saptami. So becomes Rit Ayam. Rit means heart. Ridi Ayam is the original word. And when these two words are combined, that Ridi E Saptami sign is dropped and it becomes Rit plus Ayam Hridayam. So Ayam means this who lives in the heart. Ridi means Saptami. So in the heart, this who is in the heart, that is Hridayam. So Arya Hridayam, he who lives in the noble people's heart. Arya Rit, Arya Hridayam, Arya Ritayam, Arya Hridayam. So that is Bhagavan, Tadaiva, that very Arya Hridaya. That very Bhagavan about whom the talk is going on. Bhagavan, Aravinda Nabha is another name of his, who has his lotus in his navel, Navi, Aravinda, lotus, Nava means who has lotus in his navel, Bauri Samas. So that Navi becomes Nava. Aravinda Nava means one who in his Navi is Aravinda. So one lotus naveled, like that in English we'll say. So that very great Lord who lives in the heart of great people, that very great Lord who has lotus for his navel, Swanam Sadati Kramam Vibudya. Swanam means by his own people, of his own people, means his own gatekeepers. His own people means his own servants, means his own gatekeepers. Sadati Kramam Vibudya, that they have transgressed the right path. Sad Atikramam Vibudya. Sat means right path, right way, right method. atikramam, transgressed, vibuddha, knowing that my own servants have transgressed the right behavior. So Shri, along with Lakshmi, Paramahansa Mahamuni Nam, now this is given in another way meaning. Swana means 4 sages. Sadati Kramam means about them transgression. So transgression by Dwarpalas, transgression about sages. Sadati Kramam. That can be the meaning also. And Paramahansa Mahamuninam Adveshaniya Charano. Of the Paramahansa Mahamunis, they seek his feet, and yet they are not able to have his vision. He understood that they have been wrong, they have not, they always seek his feet in their heart, but they are not allowed to visit his feet. Chalayan tasmin yayau. So by walking, he came there. By walking, he walked himself up to that point. When he understood that his own people have been wronged, though they always have his feet in their heart, but outside world they are prohibited from seeing him. So he with Lakshmi himself walked up to that point where they were staying. So he himself came out of the gate. Okay. Tam twagatam pratihritaupaikam swapumbis te chakshataksha vishayam swasamadhivagyam hansa shriyor vyajanayo shivavayulolat shubrata patra shashikesara sikarambum. Oh, now they came, but his other servants did something. Swapumbi, his own, Swapum means his own men, that means his other servants. Swapumbi means his own men. His own men means his, what you say, bodyguards. His own bodyguards. So, Pratiritau Paikam. What they did? Fit for walking. What is fit for walking? Footwear. And wherever Lord goes, they carry the Chhatra umbrella. So both Chhatra umbrella and footwear, they quickly carried and made him wear those footwear and held the umbrella. That is what his bodyguards did. Now, both for him and Lakshmi, So, 2 chhatras and 2 footwears of footwear. Oh, now, how the Munis saw him, how the sages saw him. That is coming with two chhatras. What a complicated. Samadhi Bhagyam. That means fit to be meditated upon in their samadhi, in absorption. In their total absorption, fit to be seen like that God. Hansa Shriyo Vejanayo Shivavayu Lolat Hansa Shriyo Swasamadhi Bhagyam. That means Paramahamsa. Hamsa Paramahamsa Shri glory is that they meditate on his feet in their heart. So him they saw Vejanayo, two fans, no, two chatras.
Fan. Chamor. Bhajan kora. Chamor ji bole.
Answer. Vejanayo. Huh? Two, now, what that is called in English?
Fans.
Very special fans.
Thakur ke je chamor de.
If you go literally, chamar, if you take chamar, then cow's tail fan. You know what a chamar?
It's made from cow's tail.
That is cow's tail only. Only put a handle.
Yes.
There is a special cow found in Himalayas or northern region, Tibet, etc. So the
cow or sheep?
Cow's tail is cut and a handle is put, silver handle or gold handle. Anyway, so here Vejanayu, fans. We are taking that fans must be Chamaras. Otherwise, it is also possible to make that Tadapatra palm leaf fans also. Shiva Vayu, that means holy, auspicious air, wind. So they saw the Chamaras fans better. Fans moving and blowing holy, holy wind.
Auspiciously.
Now of that Chatra ke Kesar Rupi Lolat Shubhrati Patra Shashi Kesara Shikarambum Apre Tantum Agatu. Now fan or chamar, they wait a little for cool air to come. So that wet fans, those moving, so those drops are coming because they are made wet because cool air should come. Shikarambum tantum agatam. Here, Bhagyam means Bhajaniyam. So, Samadhi Bhagyam means Samadhina Bhajaniyam. Oh. Now, this Hansavat means white like the swans. Then it should be Chamar. That can be white fans also, but more likely Chamar. White.
Hamsa Sriyo.
Hmm?
Hamsa Sriyo.
Hansavat Shri. Hansa Shri means Hansavat Shri.
It's white.
That is what Sridhar has gave. Yeah. It's a samas. Hansa Shri means Hansavat Shri. Yayo tayor ubhayata chalayor vajanayo yam. So, moving fans. Shiva means Anukulo. Not necessarily auspicious or holy, favorable. Favorable. They have to cool and soft air, it should come. Anukula Vayu, Tena, Lolanta Chalanta. They are moving, Lolanta means moving, those fans. Shubhra Atapatra Shashi
Keshara.
Shashi Kesaram. Bapre. Now, in those fans, now we are going back to fans. Maybe Chamar, they
Moonlight.
jewels, monies, were jhalar, lace. Those fans were laced with jewels. And those laces were moving. And from there, that water drops were coming. And simile is given, like from moon's rays, nectar drops are coming. Shikarambuni means particle drops of water.
Shikara means particles, drops.
Ambukana. Shashi Keshara. Shashi Kesara. Na? So Kesar is not with the fans. Similarly, moon's rays. Moon's rays are called Shashi Kesara. So like moon's rays bringing nectar, like that, those laces studded with motis were moving and dropping some water, spraying some water. That was cooling the whole thing.
Keshara here is saffron. Saffron or nectar?
Kesar normally means many things. It is directly meaning is not saffron. It is the small stems within a flower. That is called kesar. Any flower inside small petals, that is called kesar. Now there is a special grass and those flowers are like that. So that becomes kesar, saffron. Saffron is a special type of grass, which kesar is like that. So that name has become kesar or saffron. Anyway, so only 2 shlokas were covered. Now, 5 shlokas are description of how the Lord is coming, out of which we have read only 1 now. Sometimes to get a meaning of 1 shloka in Bhagavad, we have to struggle hard, and only using Sridhar Tika we could get all these meanings. So here Sridhar says the main sentence is Tam tu agatam te achakshata. So he is coming, they saw. He is coming, they saw. All else is adverb. How he was coming and how they saw. Apanchamaditameva kriyapadam. Idameva kriyapadam. For up to 5 shlokas, this will be the verb.
Achakshata, apashyan, why both are seeing achakshata and apashyan? With eyes they saw.
No, apashyan means they saw, past tense.
Okay, and then achakshata? Achakshata, Sridhar Swami.
They achakshata
Apashyan
means apashyam. Achakshata
means apashyan. So.
Means apashyan. ठीक है? You know, this description we'll read tomorrow. Today we could read only 37, 38. That's all. 37 and 38. That he himself came with Lakshmi and they saw him like this. So how he came and how they saw will be 4 more shlokas. That is what Sridhar has told here. Om Janmadhyasya Noyaditarata Charte Swavidnaswarat Tene Brahmaridaya Adi Kavaye Muyanti Yat Suraya Tejo Varimridam Yatha Vinimayo Yatra Trisargo Mrisha Dhamna Svena Sada Nirasta Kuhakam Satyam Param Dhimahi Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.